start YouTube up too. My bad. So it's been an eventful week already. Oh, we gotta update our goal. We are currently 127% funded on Kickstarter. And if you want to support the Kickstarter, and really, why wouldn't you? Oh, we are up. We're up to I gotta update it again. We're up to 2166. Hell yeah. We only have 3 days left, officially. I considered all day today to be 3 days left, but... So what are we going to be doing today? And thank you so much, everyone. XGR is kicking ass, and it's not even technically out. Like, everything that I've sold up to this point, all of the Kickstarter stuff, this is all preview stuff, right? Like, it's, you know, early access for you guys. And it is seriously fucking dope. Alright, and I'm going to pin the link in here. Alright. Alright. Doing good, eh? Alright, so now that we're all we're up and running across everything, let me go ahead and put this over on the YouTubes. Everything's pinned, everything's good to go. We're going to be working on some assets for the solo TTRPG. And it's going to be dope. I'm going to look at panorama shots. Of a canyon. But like, I'd like an image from the base of a canyon. It's like, this is kind of what I imagine. Mountain ranges too. Would it be possible to do a distorted shot? And then bring up Google Earth. Earth. Google Earth. So, all during today's show, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your your favorite D&D story, since we're going to be working on TTRPG assets. One trick that I have for establishing shots. I use Google Earth sometimes, since it's free. But I need like, one of the most difficult things about portraying a mega city in Cyberpunk is scale. It's really hard to portray scale. But I think we can manage something, especially the scale that that this is going to require. So, I've been working on the solo tabletop RPG adventure. Lurk for now. Oh, welcome in, Sewer Bat. Welcome in. I think this will be the wall. We'll have need some reference. Oh, hope you guys are having a good week, because I think I'm gonna need, once all this stuff's done, I'm gonna need a couple of days. So I've been going non-stop. I took a little bit of a break today, though, just because I need it. I needed it. I like this one. I'll just add in some building shapes that dwarf the size of this And all of this stuff's going to be in black and white too. And we're going to be going till 3 a.m. That's right. 3 a.m. If there's an opportunity, we'll get into some spooky late night discussions once we transition over to the late night portion of our program tonight. We're basically just going to be doing thumbnails for art that we're going to finish later. We're saving. Lurky Worky, thank you so much, Lilypad. Hope your day is treating you well. We are kicking some butt. Oh, interesting. It's interesting the kind of data that Kickstarter gives you. Probably do like variations and stuff too. Really not sure just yet. if I end up liking a given image, I'll use it. Or I'll work on it more, rather. Wife, if you're watching, can you let Jade in? That's the other unfortunate thing that we learned recently. Jade had to get had to get a blood test because she's been pooping outside the litter box. So and the blood test did not go well. It appears that she has kidney disease. So poor kitty needs a diet change, which I'm sure she's gonna hate. She has always been so food motivated. So hopefully we can find a kidney-friendly food that is satisfying for her, or that she likes. But she's been through the ringer a lot this year. Really, what I should do is make the bas relief for these murals and then bend it to the perspective or what have you. So I'm not even gonna. Oh, we got an ad starting in 1 minute. Perfect opportunity for me to let the kitty in and see what my friend is telling me. All right, ad is starting in 1 minute. Please remember that we did not choose these ads. They dragged us into a back alley at knife point and forced us to show you their wares. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Friends. Sorry about that, guys. You ever start a stream and you're like, God, I don't fucking feel like doing this right now? Because that is basically how I felt. When I launched this, like, I was happy to start, but I've been tired all day. So, we're gonna rally with alcohol. A little bit of liquid courage. I used to all the time. Oh my god. Yeah, not a fun feeling, but like, you guys, I've been going non-stop, and like this week is gonna be insane because we're driving pledges pretty much all up until Friday night. I'm not gonna stream Friday night. Streaming 3 days in a row. You know, I'm excited, but I am tired. I've been doing farmers markets, selling books, selling comics. I did a special printing of the pilot chapter just to see how it would look. It looks dope. But it also gave me an opportunity to test out how it's going to do in the wild. And it turns out pretty fucking well. Which gives me a lot of confidence in this company as a whole, in Astralands Media and XGR going forward. What's up, Vito9? How you doing? Because, man, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot of socializing. It's a lot of, you know, I have to be on. I have to be selling when I'm at a farmer's market, when I'm at like East Coast Punk Rock Flea Market or any event, really. How much do you sell your comics for? So the pilot chapter that I printed up, I sell for about 10 at my table. And I sign it and everything. On the Kickstarter, it's 12. Because there's going to be extra stuff in there. And I'm trying to do a size up. I know that's a stretch goal, but if I can find a way to go to A5 size rather than manga standard, I'd like to give you guys something bigger. That's what she said. Or that's what he said. I don't know. Tonight's gonna be weird. You print it out yourself? No, I have a printer. I've used Comics Wellspring for the last run, the first run that I did. And then I just put in an order for a basic Chapter 1, 25 copies, that will have none of the Kickstarter bells and whistles. That will also go for 10. Just swinging by for a hello and a lurk whilst I do my thing over here. Thank you so much, Vito. Thank you so much. Your lurk is very much appreciated. I know I've been lurking a lot on people's streams. Sometimes I don't even tell them because I'm just that tired, you know? People are probably wondering where the fuck I am, you know, because I was all over Twitch leading up to East Coast Punk Rock Flea Market, and then after I started doing live events, I was like, oh shit, this is working. This is good. Like, but like putting your energy into things, and I'm talking about it takes a lot of energy to promote online because the algorithms don't do what they used to do, right? When it was human directed algorithms and shit, it was a lot easier to get something like this off the ground with no advertising. I think I've paid for $50 of advertising online, at least. I did have a thing printed up for it for my live events where people can scan the QR code and whatnot. That was like $30 or so. That was $17, so that was barely anything. And business cards. So all told, I've spent about $100 of advertising for an advertising budget, which is not bad. I still have some of those cards out. I still have some of those cards. I should get rid of them somehow. I don't know how though. Maybe I can have wife like, hey, put these in your little library or something as you're doing your rounds. I don't know if she'll be able to do that, but it's an idea. Maybe I'll go out tomorrow and pass some stuff out. But I got to start at 3 p.m. tomorrow. We're doing a 12-hour stream. So tonight, I'm going to be sleeping like a sack of fucking bricks. And then when I get up, I got to work on the solo tabletop RPG, which is going great, by the way. This thing is fucking dope. I'm really excited for it now that I've actually had a chance to dig into it. So basically, what you're going to be getting with the solo TTRPG, if you back any of the larger tiers, because it is going to have to be play tested, all this wonderful shit. But let's pop over here real quick. Information. Let's go. All right, so what you're going to be getting is the Daijutsu martial arts role-playing game Quick Start rules are going to be included in this thing. So the page count is going to probably balloon. Other RPGs, other systems, other companies, they usually keep these things separate. You'll need the PDF for the Quick Start rules, and they're usually easy to find, but I want it all in one place so that you guys can just get going with one book. That I'm all about that shit. With tabletop RPGs, it frustrates me when you have to buy 3 books just to fucking play it. You're, of course, going to get a Daijutsu character sheet. Probably you're also going to get a PDF that is going to be easily printed out and everything. I have many PDFs that I've made for this game, and I need to make a simplified version that can be printed out that's not like only for your browser and shit like that. Because during the first playtest, I had a bunch of character sheets, and actually, why don't we show those off? That could be a fun way to get my energy levels up. You're going to have pre-made characters and NPCs and stuff like that in this, because you're going to need those things. You're going to have a new XGR Xenosoul setting world-building canon to the XGR comic. New concept art and maps, which we're working on here, of the Corporate Confederacy. I forgot to capitalize Corporate Confederacy. Shows how tired I am. New creatures, both eldritch and natural. And probably over 10,000 words of adventure. Probably will be longer given how long it already is, and knowing me as a person and as a writer. You know, I love me. I want to give you guys your bang for your buck, and that's what I'm doing. So here's the deal. Here's the deal with the tabletop RPG thing. what I want to do is I want to include everyone who has backed the Net Ninja and the Meat Space Punk tiers. I want to include all of those people in a playtest. It should be like, I don't even know how long it's going to take, to be honest, but I'm going at a decent clip. I took a little bit of a break. I edited it a little bit today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You want to bang for $1? What do I got for $5? What do you get for $5? You know, maybe an HJ, maybe a ZJ, maybe a QJ, you know. That's a Beer Fest quote from, like, the one funny part of that film. I don't know, maybe I should rewatch it and see if it... I still don't think it's that funny. But, you know, I like it when RPGs over-deliver on content. Hides. It doesn't hold up. Don't, brother. Yeah. Don't bother. Yeah. No, I didn't think it was that funny when it first came out, too, because I watched it and I didn't laugh very much, that's for sure. But, you know, I wanted to like it. It seemed like it would be right up my alley back then as far as comedy films go, but it was a dud. It was bad. You know what I have been digging, though? Early Mystery Science Theater 3000 is fucking awesome. Like, they're relentless. Like, I've been going through season 1 and 2. Like, I haven't watched the KTMA season, the pilot season, as they call it. And I don't know where I would watch that. But the jokes are just on point. And, like, here's something really funny. They were watching a biker movie, right? In, I think, episode 5 or 6. I don't remember exactly. And the bikers are all Nazis. They're straight up neo-Nazis. They suck. And the plot of the terrible movie that they're watching is about a bunch of bikers that get infiltrated by the hero, I guess, who is like an undercover agent or something. I don't even remember. I was like half paying attention, half working on stuff, working on chapter 3 roughs. And there's a big ol' Nazi swastika flag on the wall, and these guys are just going off. And they list all the books they think that these neo-Nazis would have on their shelves, and guess what? The Art of the Deal is at the top of their list. This was released in 1990, people. 1990. People knew. These people, I don't know if you know much about MST3K, but I've learned a lot about MST3K because I've always been like a casual enjoyer of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I grew up with it. I loved Crow the most when I was growing up. Now I'm more of a Tom Servo stan. Because they're just fucking relentless in this season. Just making fun of white trash like it's going out of style, and I'm fucking here for it. It's been a little cathartic, I won't lie. But, like, just... these people are from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And if you know anything about Minnesota lately, they've kind of gotten hammered by the Trump regime. You know what I mean. So, to learn that these people, all locals to Minneapolis, which is in Minnesota, by the way, spoilers, equated Trump with a Nazi before any of this shit happened. They knew. They just knew. They knew. People knew that he was a con man back then. They knew. What happened? Like, is it media literacy? Did we just get dumber? I don't know. But I thought it was fucking funny. And I laughed and it was cathartic, and I felt slightly better. But also, at the same time, you know, motherfuckers, if they tried to do that, make that joke now, fucking alt-right YouTubers, like fucking slop tubers and shit, grifters would be like losing their minds over that joke. I love MST3K though. They hold a special place in my heart. Sorry for the cough. Yep, the crybolies. Absolutely. Little bitches. Crybaby bitches. Who bullied and went after Brie Larson for no fucking reason. Just because she starred in a movie they didn't like. I didn't like... I had no, like, interest in Captain Marvel as far as a character. I didn't know who she was, but, like, why are you gonna go out of your mind to make it, out of your way to make it part of your personality to go after after an actress when she's just doing her fucking job, man? So that was fun. I think we need to bully these people off our platforms and stuff, you know, right after, like, on the way or at the same time that we eat the rich too. That would be preferable. That'd be dope. That'd be fun. And, you know, suddenly it makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense why some of my books have gotten different. Let's take a look at one such review that got that made me laugh. I'm not gonna call him out by name or anything like that, because that's not me. I'm not that guy. Oh, you know what? I need a call to action. Better still have my streak. Fuck yeah, 48. There you go, wife. You guys, wife deserves... We can't eat the rich. It's not economically feasible. If we compost the rich, we'll get a better return on the materials. I love that. Eat fudge. Mr. Chisler. Oh, God. You guys are starting that feud already. Already? Y'all. And I rarely use y'all because I'm from Southern California. I don't use it a lot. But wife has been working very hard today, and she's been serving our community here in RVA and deserves a little bit of a pat on the back. She's already got a glass of wine, so rum and raisin fudge. Chisler is bullying me. Oh no. Chisler, don't make me come back there. Apparently you Brits are also not immune to the cult of personality effect. You have your own Trump light. I'm not gonna bother putting the art in anything, but I do want a basic... But these halls are going to be not lonely or confining or what have you. They're going to be full of art. Sindala art. Tell him to stop or you'll mod him. I've never heard such hurtful lies. What's it like being such a handsome man? Me? I don't know. I've gotten... I'm getting old. I don't know what you mean. I'm getting old, people. I'm getting old. Old and tired. The world has aged me, people. Just tired of this shit. I just want to make comics. That's all I wanted to do with my life. That's what I wanted to do. But that being said, I'm going to be at the Carytown Farmers Market, and then I might be at the No Kings protest. Depends on how tired I am. Hopefully, I can go to that, because that is very important. Even as performative as people make it sound, doing the marches and stuff, that's very important. It's very important, because it shows people that what America actually looks like, you know, as we slowly level up. We all have a weird-haired person trying to ruin their country, right? I saw pictures of that guy. He has the most, like, with all that money, you would think that they would be able to afford a decent haircut, or at least a wig that looks halfway decent. Like, it makes me want to make every single corpo in XGR just have the dumbest fucking hair. Every single one of them just has either a dumbass bowl cut, or, like, they style it in this weird-ass way. Like, they all look plastic, too, because they have plastiflesh. Like, I'm gonna make fun of the I'm gonna make fun of the Epstein class like nobody's fucking business in this comic. Wife, I'm out of alcohol. I need more alcohol. And I already paused the stream once to go get alcohol. So if you could bring me a little drinky poo, just bring the bottle. I take advantage. Don't you worry about it. I'm too awkward and autistic to take advantage of it. I'm back. Was talking to my client. We both went dark in the last couple of days. I have not been able to go dark. Like, except on Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch much. That much is true. But I have been lurking on people and stuff like that. So we're probably going to be doing these 3 nights a week, although Twitch counts every late night stream as several nights. Because reasons. Check out Great Wilders, not his politics, but because it's terrible, just his dumb hair. Gert, oh, I read that as great. Gert? Oh, crap. I don't know if I can practice art today. My right hand is kind of shaking. Damn. Well, you need to give yourself time to rest, Sewer Bat. Oh my god. That is an ugly-ass hairdo. I'm gonna pick the worst one and show you guys. Oh my god. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. Guys, look at this. Look at this fucker. This guy needs to be a corpo. Just like... Because, like, do you guys remember the aristocratic society, like, from the, I'm thinking the French Revolution? Or where they all got guillotined? Fuck. That's fucking awesome. So we're gonna Mr. Chisler can suck a duck. Why would you want to suck a duck? Ooh, maybe this guy that I am sketching right now can be the leader of Astrodest. Because, oh my god, that is an awful haircut. And that's coming from someone who gets, like, maybe 2 haircuts a year. I just let my hair grow out. The hairdo looks like one of the Spider-Man's villains. Absolutely, Sewer Bat. That is some shit. I don't even know if I can draw that. I'm feeling attacked. Jizzler, you know what would make you feel less attacked? I'm not even going to make that joke. Because, like... just in case you take me seriously. Never mind. You should. He is a far-right political leader in the Netherlands. It's like all these leaders have these weird hairdos, like a parasite that is multiplying. I'll bet you the hair is a parasite. Hands Captain America's clone shield. Hope that helps, bud. Wait, what? Oh, hands Captain America's shield. But why clone? What's a clone shield? Is it a shield that makes clones by any chance? Like, I kind of want to give them this Gilded Age. Like, obviously, I'll take inspiration from multiple eras. The not vibranium kind of shield. I didn't realize there was a not vibranium kind of shield. Why would you hand him a non-vibranium... if I can even fucking talk. I can't say vibranium. Oh, I just did. I just did! I did it! Like, give him... And one of the indicators of the difference in class, sometimes it's style, but the clunkier a piece of cybernetics work, the poorer the person likely is. So if you don't if you have a big ass prosthesis over your eye, you're probably poor, and that's all you could afford. So they gatekeep the more advanced cybernetics, like, you know, actual functioning that look like functioning eyeballs, for the super rich, for the CEO class, for the owners, you know. All right, we got 14 seconds until we have an ad. Please remember that we did not choose these sponsors. They dragged us beneath the sea and forced us to do the Macarena and also show you their ads. So, there you go. Like, this looks too normal. This looks too normal. How do you... I can't even make someone look this stupid. Yeah, I can. What are those aliens? Trek Insurrection. Yeah. feel like it's got to be more exaggerated. Let's give him a widow's peak. Just a weird little man. I love the you guys ever see Mars Attacks? Going back to something that Lilypad said. He already has a widow's peak, actually. The brain aliens? Yeah, yeah. Do you remember that scene where one of the Mars Attacks aliens tries to infiltrate the White House, disguising themselves as a lady, and they disguise the big bulbous head as a hairdo? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from like all these politicians with dumb hair. Expecting them to come out. Mars Attacks, the funny movie? Yeah, yeah, Mars Attacks, the funny movie. The very funny movie. Look. Alright, Jade. You need out? She's looking a little confused, so I'm going to take her to the litter box. I'll be right back. Come here, baby girl. I know. You're not feeling well. Jade. She doesn't feel well. Save you the trouble if you did. Yeah. Yes. He likes it. This is for our drinking pleasure tonight. Do. Alright, I'm gonna leave that door open for her so that she can have access to her food dish, because she likes the security of, well, of having daddy nearby, or somebody really, while she eats. So here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking that I'm gonna combine this dipshit's hairdo with the weird villains, who I think were humans, but with weird skin augments. Like, that sort of idea. From Star Trek Insurrection. Yeah. Bad Star Trek movie. Bad Star Trek movie. But it could be funny. Like, he got a plastiflesh job that was just really bad. And in fact, I want his lips to be... I want him to look like something out of a... just like a movie that MST3K would riff. But what if this is like... what if this style... and it becomes a style that all of the like subordinates, like some of the CEO class has in the corporate confederacy, like all the owners, they like keep modifying their appearances to a point. There's only so many times that you can do it with, you know, before it starts to look awful, or, you know, you can't change it that much anymore. So, like, I'm liking this line of thinking. I don't know where I'm going to use this, or where I could use this in the solo campaign, but it's where my brain's going, so we're doing it. I don't know if I like this, but I kind of want to look at a pompadour too. No, that's not what I'm thinking about. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It's literally like, it's kind of like the wigs that the founding fathers and stuff are always depicted as wearing, like from the Victorian age too. Like high class people. It's almost like these weird old dudes are trying to bring that hairstyle back, but don't have wigs to do it, so they're just trying to do it with their own hair. I don't know. I don't know if I like that, but I kind of like the idea of something like this. Oh, recovery information is being saved. playing with this idea a little more. If there are just like layers to the plastiflesh. He looks like Batman. Oh, someone pooped. Oh, and it's a stinker. Ugh. That's Wash. Or it's Jade. In which case, I'll have to clean that up. His wife is also streaming, which means we should really pop over and give her a lurk. Full track. Make some contact. Back tape back. Play that format. Nostrils are no longer pleasing to the eye. Like, even this looks too normal. Like, I'm trying to draw someone who looks like shit. Ooh. Idea. Let's go ahead and give him MAGA face. Fuck it. And then give him Mega Man ears. I can imagine him sounding like Frieza. Pointing finger is twitching. Wrist is shaking a bit. I think I'll pass the day without hitting the pen today. Just a bad week. Through and through. At least the car is fixed. I guess I've been biking so much this week it's affected the drawing schedules. Just amazing. Well, you know, just give yourself some rest. I know it seems like it's counterintuitive that, you know, the modern world, and I don't know what it's like for you where you are, but our world does not, like, encourage us to take breaks. But your body needs rest. Your body and mind needs rest so that you can absorb what you've learned, which is, yes, a line that I wrote into Chapter 3 from Vjern to Keelan, but it's true. Go eat, keepin' you tabbed. Gotta go eat, keepin' you tabbed. Why, thank you, Lilypad. Thank you for keeping me tabbed. Thank you for the lurk, the lurkies. Then I want Victorian garb. fancy Victorian male garb. No, that's not gaudy enough. I want gaudy. The idea is that, like, the gilded look has gotten so bad. I don't know if I'm totally satisfied with that, but let's iterate on it. This is totally what we're supposed to be doing. Totally. By the way, if you guys have any D&D stories or what have you that you'd like to share, feel free to do so. So D&D stories. On my part, I've told this one a few times, but and this one's a good one. It's not one of those horror stories, but I do have a few of those involving a certain person that shall not be named. But I ran a 5th edition campaign that was a bit like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, really. Not necessarily Lovecraft, but Bloodborne is inspired by Lovecraft. We did a Bloodborne campaign, basically. And I turned an entire house into a mimic. And gave people nightmares and everything. These motherfuckers, after I did that, like, I gave them nightmares because they went to sleep in this house. And it was like ink tendrils shot up from the floorboards and, like, I think it entered their mouths or something in the dream. Very Alien-esque. Because, hey, I love Alien, and I love The Thing, so sue me. Please don't. And, basically every single fucking, like, everyone in the campaign never trusted anything again. Even in the sewers, like, where they found, like, the mechanisms that would allow them to, ooh, let's do fluffy. Fluffy. Ew. The Gilded Age. There's still like a transhumanism aspect to this series too. Like, and transhumanism is not good or bad. Really depends on where you take it. I just want to make it the ugliest fucking suit to ever exist. And just this ridiculous fucking collar or something. Something that Dracula wouldn't be caught dead wearing. Haha, get it. He's undead, so. So Call of Cthulhu. I've written a scenario that I'm going to release eventually under the Miskatonic repository. I don't think I can associate that with Astralands Media, but the opening to the observatory basically these astronomers are hired by a observatory in the Atacama Desert, which is very normal, or at least until this year it was very normal for astronomers to go down there and work and observe the sky and stuff like that. There are a bunch of different observatories down there. It's an ideal place for us to observe the night sky. But this particular observatory in the Atacama Desert is very old. Like, it looks like it was made during the Gregorian era, which, if you know anything about the history of South America, would not work for when the earliest observatories were probably built. So it's at a place already. So I'm already playing with the liminal aspects in this thing, because Victorian could work, you know. So we got to go even further back to the Gregorian age, and I in a future edit I might change that and go even further back just to make it even weirder, right? But basically what happens is, after you guys go to sleep, after the first night, after you're introed, and after Dr. Armitage, which is always a red flag in a Lovecraftian story, after Dr. Armitage gives you a tour of the place and explains everyone's duties, you wake up screaming in the middle of the night in your room. And one of our players, and we were doing this not on Roll20. Keep in mind, this is around a table live. And I believe I have it recorded too, if I'm not mistaken. But I had the door open by itself, and she got scared. Like, I'm not even joking. She actually jumped. Like, I was able to scare people in this scenario, like, legitimately scare them. Which you would think that it's not easy to do that, right? Because you're sitting around a table. Like, what is there to be afraid of? But she jumped. She yelped. Like, it was genuine, too. And I think that is my favorite memory, because that is probably my greatest claim to GM supremacy. I don't know. As a keeper, as a game master, what have you. I think that is my best moment, because you can't top that. You scared someone at a table playing a make-believe Call of Cthulhu game. Like, chef's kiss right there. I mean, yeah, you're a killer storyteller overall, man. Well, thank you. Thank you. But, you know, there's still that suspension of disbelief, and, you know, you know what, especially in D&D, you're not, even though real emotions do happen in D&D often, I've seen people almost come to blows over shit that happened at the table. But, like, to get scared is, like, that was a huge compliment for me. And I guess, and that is a huge compliment too, what you said. But I guess the imposter syndrome, especially when it's been so hard to market my stuff in the past, like before I started doing live events, like now it feels like it's a lot easier. Like, if I could do a live event every single day, I think I would sell. I would be able to make a living just off my books, no problem. Because it's a lot easier to connect with people that way. It's a lot easier to sell them on an idea when you have direct access, you know, instead of this online shit, which doesn't, I feel, work as well. Like, it's weird, because, like, I have confidence as a writer. Don't get me wrong. As a storyteller, I have confidence in my abilities. I have, I think Cthulhu Grimoire is the best book I've written. Right next to the two Soleniar's Enigma books. I think those are my, at least in fantasy terms, those are my best prose fiction. I'm hoping XGR will rival those, but the character work that I did in those books is some of my favorite stuff ever, because they're some of my favorite characters in general in Soleniar's Enigma. And if you guys haven't read those, you should. I like to do comparisons. I like to do comps whenever I'm telling people about my stuff, because I like to do fun comparisons. I'll put that out there, right? So, you know how I describe XGR as being Dragon Ball if it had a Lovecraftian baby with Akira? Well, Soleniar's Enigma, I used to describe to people as Avatar The Last Airbender if it had a Lovecraftian baby with Game of Thrones. So, yeah. Look, if it works, I don't know if it does, but for XGR at least, it worked. I don't know if it worked for Soleniar's Enigma, because that one has been a lot harder to market. But the people who have read Soleniar's Enigma love it, or I've gotten insane, like, good feedback from that series, and I do hope to finish it very soon. But I've been so busy. But you know, marketing is difficult. And it just turns out that I'm a lot better at selling myself in person than, you know, on the internet or what have you. I guess I stutter a little bit less in person, but usually because I'm fresh, I'm not, you know, at the end of a day trying to do an 8-hour stream, an 8-hour show, a late night broadcast, one might say. I'm trying to figure out what to listen to next. Lacuna Coil. I've been listening to Black Anima again. Just kind of checking that out. Oh, and everyone... Oh, well, you're already in ads, so no point. No point at all. Unless you're subscribed, and then you get a peek behind the curtain as I sag my shoulders and go, fuck, I'm tired. It is taking its sweet time. Welcome back, everyone. It is not working. Alright. Oh, that sucks. What the fuck is going on? Everything's working fine, for the most part. What the hell? Why did my music stop? Wow. Okay. That's cool, I guess. No, no, no. I'm talking about my music. Like, it's not working. Like, what if I try to play a YouTube video? I wonder... Just gotta add jail. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm getting the loading bar from hell. It's working there. What the hell? Let's try something else. Maybe YouTube music is down, but my media player is also fucky. Alright. It is not working. Try restarting your device. Fuck you. No problems, apparently. But it is straight up not working. Okay. Great. Love that. Yeah, that is a problem. My whole ass fucking taskbar is frozen. So that's fun. Oh, I hate technology. I just want shit to work. Yeah, my whole fucking taskbar is frozen. What the shit? I really... Let's shut that down. that the problem? Oh my god, this is really annoying. I have no music.